I guess for the first hour here at When Karma Was King, they have a new CD out called My Small Self, and you're going to find out that we have some old friends in this band. We're going to start everything off with a track from their disc, Far From Over. This is When Karma Was King on the River's Open Mic Night. You're on the River 97.3 WRVV. That is When Karma Was King. The song is called Far From Over. The CD is called My Small Self, and I'd like to welcome the members of When Karma Was King to the studio. I want you guys to go around the room and introduce yourselves to the people watching at home.
My name's Pete on guitar and lead vocals. To my left.
My name is Keith. I'm on bass guitar and background vocals.
The other two guys were unable to make it, but we do have a key player that sits in with us named Derek Shanley, and the head of our street team, Ron Bush, came to join us this evening. So these are our helpers.
All right. Well, thanks.
We only got two-fourths of us tonight.
Well, thanks for stopping by. And Derek actually was here before with his group Vocal Line. Well, we might even touch on that a little bit later on because you guys kind of share some songs.
Yeah, we do. We've been fortunate enough that Derek's been able to do some. We've been doing some co-writing together, and Derek plays in an a cappella group, or used to play in an a cappella group in Elizabethtown, and they're really fabulous. So,
well, he's totally sold out now because he's playing keyboards, and that is not acceptable a cappella music instrumentation. He's totally sold out to the man. Anyway, thank you for stopping by. Now, how much of this band evolved out of Shame? Now, when I say Shame, the band that you used to be in, not that you were, downtrodden and you decided to form another group.
Yeah, well, the Shame thing, it just kind of naturally evolved into this. I mean, it's a lot of the same members, but it's a different style, a different sound, and kind of a different approach for what we're looking to do. I think
also a bit of a revolving cast of guys that sit in and play with us, from Derek to another guy, a percussionist by the name of Brian Herr. Mm-hmm. Some of the membership is the same from that former band, but we feel stylistically it's different, and I think in life we just kind of needed to put a period at the end of that sentence. We, the guy that one of the guys that formed the band with me back in high school, Brian Rulo, we parted ways amicably, but kind of just felt it was, we got a divorce, and it was time to rename our musical project accordingly.
Are you still revisiting any of the old songs live, or?
Yeah, we do. We still play some of we're more focused on the new material, and we've learned some covers of bands that we would like, some 80s songs and some classic rock, and some stuff that holds up to this day.
So you guys are kind of mixing things up live, but you're not necessarily playing all covers, not all originals.
Correct.
Yeah, we kind of found if you want to go in the tri-state area, especially in central Pennsylvania, you've really got to give people familiarity. Mm-hmm. And I don't say that in a negative way. It's just people want to, they want to listen to stuff that they know, and we understand and get that. So we've tried to pick some songs that maybe aren't songs you hear every day,
right?
But we kind of put our own little spin on them, and hopefully it's one you sit back and go, oh yeah, I remember that song.
Have you guys played at the Harrisburg Midtown Arts Center yet? That's that stage over on Her Street?
Not yet. Normally our one and only trip, and we're working on this. We really are. Our one and only trip normally to Harrisburg is to the Arts Fest.
Well, you guys all play something live here? I mean,
that'd be great.
You brought gear, and what are you going to play for us here?
We're going to do a song called "Turn Me Around." It's a song we actually just tracked. We're going to be having a little acoustic EP that's going to come out sometime in December. We've got a nice show coming up down in the Berks County area called the Holiday Lights Show.
Okay.
We play in a big old barn with a big roaring fire next to us, so it keeps it nice and warm in there. But no, we usually play to a couple hundred people, and it's real intimate. And this song is going to be on the EP that we're going to have for digital download for folks that buy our record that night.
And again, the name of the song is what?
This is a song called... what are we calling it? What are we calling it these days now?
This week we're calling it Turn Me Around. It's been through some different formations, but...
All right. Here's some live music from When Karma Was King on the River's Open Mic Night.
1, 2, 3, 4. Drifting in and out of sleep, the whole damn world keeps on spinning round inside my head. I toss and turn the morning light, the windowsill, and I just don't know why she would stay. So turn me around tonight and let all the wrong words come out. Write this
this time, 'cause we don't even seem to try anymore. Everything to me. Now there's a scar called memory. Rain on the window, whispers the name. So prayer it goes through the hall. So turn me around tonight. Let all the come out right this time, 'cause we don't even seem to try anymore. Try anymore. No, we don't try anymore.
You're on the River 97.3 WRVV, and here we have a case of the same song being done in two dramatically different ways. The song is called The Wait, and the version that you just heard was by Vocal Line. We've played that a few times, and Derek, who's here playing keyboards, he kind of masterminded that version of that song. Also, When Karma Was King did a version of it. Now, what was that like, kind of, how much deconstruction and reconstruction was involved in taking that song to those two different directions?
It actually was pretty difficult. I pretty much started from scratch all over again. What you do when you arrange a song for an a cappella group is you pick out like all the different parts, like the guitar parts, the lead guitar parts, bass parts, and so forth, and then you just go from there. And
we're taking pictures. He's getting bashful.
Thanks, Ron. But and then you just go from there and see if it works, and it definitely worked for.
Well, I think that also kind of that pays a decent testament to the strength of the song too.
Yeah, definitely.
When you can tear it apart and build it back up in an entirely different type of arrangement, and the song still has everything that the other version has.
Yeah, it's just like when these guys, if they play like an electric set, they do it totally different, in my opinion, than if they do it in an acoustic set. So it's pretty much like that.
Well, we have more to come here with When Karma Was King, and we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk some more to the guys. They'll play some more stuff, and we might even be able to put something in your iPod real cheaply. So keep it right here on the Rivers Open Mic Night.